How could FM21 be better than FM20? Let me explain. Hello and welcome back to FM Blog, the original Football Manager YouTube channel. FM21 is coming out soon. It's the 24th of November is the scheduled release date. We've got the cheapest available version if you head on over to the link in the video description. But yeah, today we're just going to be talking about how can we make FM20 better and what can we possibly expect from FM21 that can make it so much better than what FM20 was. Now don't forget to like the video if you appreciate what we do here. Subscribe if you are new. Plenty of content surrounding FM21 coming out on the channel soon. But yeah, today's going to be a very chatty kind of episode. I'm going to click through my screen, tell you what I like about FM20, tell you what I think could be done better, and hopefully the Football Manager gods out there are watching and they can make a couple of last minute tinkers to the game. I'm not going to go through, excuse me, I've got a bit of pain in my back there. I'm not going to go through every single screen because that would take forever, but there are a few things that stick out in my head that could be addressed and should be addressed. So number one is interactions. So if I wanted to have an interaction with my top scorer, Ali Smith, my highest performer, pull him in for a chat, I go to interactions there, and I can go to conversation history. Great. So last time I spoke to him, what can I do for you, boss? Could you let Daniel Hoy know that I'm trying to do the best for the club in every way, including transfer activities? So that's great. So I can look at my previous interactions with Ali Smith. I can see there that I'm trying to keep hold of a player. I can ask him to recommend staff addition. Now for me, this is pointless. It was bought in a while ago. But I suppose it does have an advantage of maybe settling a player who can't settle, but I've never really seen it work. Recommend signing as well. There's no way I would be asking or trusting my players to make signings for me. Ambassadorial duties, so dressing room atmosphere. So if you click on that, what can I do for you, boss? And you can ask him passionately. I think there's clear we've got a pretty positive atmosphere. And he said the atmosphere is pretty average. I think we can do more to help the atmosphere grow. It just all seems a bit light, you know? So I can praise him for his conduct. I can warn him, put him on the transfer list, put him on the loan list. But it just doesn't seem like enough. So yeah, I think interaction, especially, and then with the staff as well. So your assistant manager should be your confidant, yeah? If you watch the All or Nothing documentary of Jose Mourinho, constantly chatting with his assistant manager. Now, if I wanted to chat with my assistant manager, good staff, I find him there. Mikel Arteta, interaction. And all I've got is a conversation history, which is nothing. So how can I possibly manage the team all by myself if I cannot communicate with my assistant manager, Mikel Arteta, properly? So that's a huge one, I think, for development in FM21. Another one for me, while we're here, is this screen here. I don't like this screen here. Man. I hover over him, and then it comes up with me. I hover over him, and then it comes up with Mikel Arteta. I slow down my pop-ups because I don't want things popping up. But generally, all I do is I go back to the old screen. Now, it's good that Football Manager is trying to evolve, and they always give you the old versions as well. So they're trying to add new screens, but there's always that option to go back to the old screen, like the development center. I don't know, this is obviously quite a new feature, and it's great that Football Manager are trying to push it forward. But for me, I don't really like this screen. It's kind of like, it's nothing to me. The under 21 squad's below average squad. Well, I know that because I'm managing the team. So I always just click on my squad here. And that's what I want. I still want the old thing. And maybe it's me and I just want the old school versions of everything. But I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it like a dashboard. Now, what I do like, what I think is amazing about Football Manager is the home screen. It's fantastic. So you've got your league table there. You've got your next fixture there. You've got your player stats, your manager performance, your finances, your budget, home screen I think is excellent, and it's customizable as well. So I think that's great. But I think they should do this kind of thing with your development center. It just seems like a bit of an afterthought. It's not customizable as far as I can tell. It's not really showing me any information that I want or need. And I just think it needs to be, they need to try it again. It's a great idea, but it's nothing to me. While we're on the subject of, of development center, the development staff, I think, for me, they don't do it. They don't do the job. So if I go into staff, how do I find my staff here? Coaching team. I think I want scouting team, to be honest. So scouting team, and I find the one thing which I hate is the loan manager. This guy here. Now maybe it's just me, but I've tried to put people out on loan through the loan manager, thinking it's going to save me some time. And because I like to delegate, as you know, if you've been watching my series over on FM1, because I love to delegate out as much as I can. But delegating things out to the loan manager for me doesn't work. He just ends up coming back saying, I can't find any loan positions for your players. And it's like, you've got one job. You've got one job, Miles Hellsdown, and that's to loan out my players. I just give you that job and you're incapable of doing it. So that for me needs improvement. I love the finances screen. It's something you can delve into if you want, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But it just adds an extra dynamic, an extra dimension, to the game, which I think is great, but it's not essential. If you don't want to do that, that's great. Club Vision, I love. It's a great addition. When we started this Wolverhampton one, the kids saved, they wanted us to sign Portuguese players, and it took us years to get that off the Club Vision, and that was good. That was a good dimension to the game. Club Info, great. Transfers is still excellent. Scouting, I kind of do myself, so I don't really use it that much. So I'll leave that to you guys. Competitions, I don't really go on this screen. Maybe you can let me know in the comments, is this useful to you? I never ever use it. Schedule obviously is great. It's a diary. Medical center, I never go on. But I can see how it's interesting. It's useful, I guess. Let me know in the comments, do you use that? Training, now this is probably my bad. I don't really do my training. I just leave my training. I get my coaches. I make sure my coaches are set up. I go onto my old screen where I can see my stars. But let me know in the comments, am I missing out there? Staff screen just needs cleaning up to me. You need to clean that up. It's just a mess. I don't like it. Team reports. I love the team reports. I don't really use these ones that much, but I'm sure there's some great information on there. I use my squad depth. And I found out recently that it's customizable. And I love that. I can just delete players off, make sure I've got 2 in each position, the 2 that I want, and then I can re-add players in as well. So I love that. I think that's relatively new, so I love that. The tactics, I love the way the tactics are developing and coming more simplified, but also allowing you to customize. Dynamics is really cool. I don't spend too much time looking at it, but it's cool when it pops up in my news feed. I do like it. Squad, inbox, home. And that's it, guys. That's all I've got to say. If you're watching Sports Interactive, I hope you got the feedback. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Head on over to the website, FM blog. The guide to FM is out there as always. And we've got that link in the description and over on the website if you want to get the game, the cheapest in the world at the moment. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.